What's up, Taurus? Let's see what messages Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. What messages Spirit do we have? Okay. Alright, so you guys got the Justice, the Chariot, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Emperor, the Tower, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups to the Two of Cups. Okay. All right, Taurus, let's see here. All right, the general energy that I'm getting is there's some sort of karmic justice or some sort of karmic debt that's being repaid at the moment. I do feel like this is in your energy. I feel like there's a lot of forward movement that could possibly be going on. Now that we're in Pisces season, I feel like this season's going to be a little bit more, I don't know why I keep hearing endearing. And I don't know like what that means in the context of like things happening to. So like maybe during Pisces season, I feel like with all these wands, there's gonna be opportunities for you guys to be impulsive, but I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna be using your intuition. I feel like when it comes to whatever it is that you're moving towards, maybe the word endearing comes up because you're gonna be doing things in a way where you're kind of gonna be a little bit more empathic. And so, and this isn't like because you're trying to like prove anything or you're trying to be outside of your character. I think that a lot of you guys are going to start to be in your empathic nature. And I feel like, Taurus is very like giving. They are very nurturing. You guys care about everybody. You make sure everybody's comfortable. You know what I mean? So it's like for you guys, I feel like there's more of a nurturing side that needs to come out or that will be coming out. And this could be like for yourselves, this doesn't have to be for other people. I feel like a lot of you guys could be like nurturing or pampering yourselves, or at least the need to is there, the want to is there. And so I feel like whatever Pisces season brings to you, I feel like there is some sort of karmic justice as well, in the form of you moving forward with something. You guys could have been feeling stuck, whether this was an Aquarius season or maybe you've been feeling stuck since Libra season. But I feel like a lot of you guys now, you're starting to catch momentum on whatever this is. And so if you guys have started endeavors, I feel like you slowly are starting to see like the growth, the movement, right? If you're working at a job, like now you have a rhythm, like especially if it's a new job, right? Now you have a rhythm. If you guys are trying to get promoted, it's like you've got the wheels turning in people's heads. So I feel like whatever it is that you want, you're going towards. And it almost feels like in an unapologetic kind of way too. I feel like someone here is just like fed up, especially because there's like a lot of like fire with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, especially with the Knight of Wands being in your center of your spread. I feel like you're going for something like full force, passionately. You're not taking no for an answer. It's almost like trying to like you're a bull in a china shop really right now. It's like you're going to get what you want, like hell or high water by any means necessary. And so I feel like there's this drive right now that you guys are embodying, right? It's like you feel it, you're motivated, you're disciplined. So you guys are lining things up in order to make things happen. Also, too, I feel like there's a balance between your yin and your yang. I feel like you guys are starting to learn, or you have already balanced like your feminine with your masculine, which is probably why like I'm picking up on the whole like endearing, like you guys just focusing on self-care. So again, I feel like if you guys are in a position right now where you're able to take yourself out on a spa day, like get your nails done, get a pedicure, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, right? It's like everybody needs some sort of pampering. I see someone going to a spa and getting massage. So there's something here about you guys paying more attention to your needs than the needs of others. Yes. And I also see a glow up, a major one, by the way. I feel like with the King of Wands to the Emperor, it's like whatever it is you're doing, it's produced a lot of growth. And it's like, again, I feel like you guys are unstoppable. So whatever it is you're doing, like keep going with this energy. You do have momentum right now. And I feel like you guys are just going to kill it, whatever this is. I feel like Pisces season is going to kind of show you what you're made of. And it's like, if you're not normally the type to express any kind of emotion, you're mostly stoic. Like I see you kind of, I don't know, I see like a smile on someone's face that normally doesn't smile. So there's something here about you guys not being afraid to show how you feel. Someone here is like getting through like an emotional block. Okay, yeah, that's what I got. All right, justice. The next 48 hours. Some of you guys could be experiencing some form of justice. I'm really feeling like there's gonna be a balance. So you guys could feel like more balanced in your day, like in your routine, at work. There's something here that you've set in place, like set in motion, and I feel like a lot of you guys could be really be feeling that. So again, it's like maybe you're the kind of individual that your life has been chaotic. Maybe for like the majority of your life, it's been chaotic, and I feel like right now it's not as chaotic as it used to be, like, or at all, right? It's like night and day is what I'm feeling. So it's like there's someone here that like the karmic justice that came for you, the karmic justice that still is like in your name is what I'm hearing. Is the fact that you have peace and you have balance. So something might come in to jeopardize that in the next 48 hours for me to pick it up like that. So I feel like if anything or anyone tries to come in and disrupt your peace, I'm hearing keep the scales balanced. Like, don't come out of character for anybody. Don't create more karma for yourself in the means of, you know, just trying to make someone feel a certain kind of way, right? It's like you have people or you have situations that are going to come in to try and disrupt your peace, but it's like you're being instructed to keep the balance. So make sure that you do, right? Like if you have to cut somebody out in the next 48 hours, I do see you doing that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like there's something that's coming in. I'm seeing like the 5 of Swords. It's like I feel like whatever this is, it brings drama, it brings like some sort of chaos, and even chaos to you guys at this point. Like when you're in a peaceful state, like even people yelling at each other is like a lot, because you're like, yeah, nope, like I don't miss that, I don't want that. So if someone comes at you in the next 48 hours, I do see you keeping the peace, and I do see you cutting somebody out. So you could also be cutting out a bad habit. There's something here that you do that like might bring you a little bit of anxiety, and I feel like it's because you know that there's a bad habit here that you know you should cut out. So like this could be smoking, right? And so now you're starting to feel some kind of way every time you light up or every time you buy a pack. So there's something here about that. If it's not smoking, it could be drinking, it could be anything. So yeah, you might be cutting something out in the next 48 hours. With the Justice and the Chariot, there's a lot of forward movement when it comes to this. I feel like if you guys are cutting somebody out in the next 48, I feel like you're in for smoother sailing as well. You guys could be traveling in the next 48 hours. You could be going out of town. This could be for business. Also, too, you might meet a Libra, or you might be meeting up with a Libra if this is business. Someone here is bringing like peace to a situation for you, or like balance. So if you guys are in some sort of entrepreneurial situation, like a side hustle or something, I feel like you're meeting up with someone that's going to bring you balance. So I see somebody that's really organized. I see someone that can bring you like that stability, right? Like to add to the foundation of your business, whatever this is. So this is a very organized person. This is someone that like, I'm hearing numbers are their business. So something like that. So if this is like business related, I do see you meeting someone that's definitely going to help you to move forward with whatever it is that this is. If this is work related, like you work for somebody, they hire somebody new, like someone new could be coming on, that's going to help you balance things out. Also too, if you guys are struggling at work, I see your bosses like taking you under their wings and like trying to show you and like slow things down so that you could understand something. So I do see that. There's something here about a car as well. Somebody could drive a Mustang, a black or a white one. Someone who drives a Mustang could be thinking about you as well. You could be dealing with a Cancer. But I feel like in the next 48, I feel like you guys are in your car a lot in the next 48. I don't know if you like travel for work where like you're constantly having to drive around, but I feel like you're in your car a lot. So some of you guys might be stuck in traffic depending where you live. So the next 48, it's like you find yourself needing to like go places is what I'm hearing. Or maybe you are going places. The Chariot, the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys are going to have an opportunity to go towards something passionately without consequence, is what I'm getting. Like Knight of Wands energy is like an energy that kind of comes in it's not a steady or a stable energy. I just feel like whatever this is, it's like it's fast moving, right? It's like in and out. It's like here one day, gone the next. So whatever this is, I feel like if there's a situation that arises in the next 48 hours, or maybe you've been dealing with, I feel, okay, I'm hearing you've been dealing with something for the last 48 hours. And so now the next 48 hours, I feel like this Knight of Wands showed up 48 hours ago. This could be like a daunting task. This could be an actual person. This could be like anything, right? I feel like some of you guys have been dealing with something for like the last 48 hours. And it's like now in the next 48, it's like this situation is done with. So this Knight of Wands is like out of here is what I'm hearing. Also too, you guys have your third eye chakra that's opening up. So those of you that are highly intuitive, I'm hearing maybe meditate a little bit more in the next 48 hours. If you're looking to receive answers to any questions, now's the time to ask them. You see how he's like on fire? I feel like a lot of you guys, there's like this burning sensation, right? It's like a drive. And that's why I feel like with the Chariot and the Knight of Wands and like he's all over here on fire. I feel like a lot of you guys are passionately driven towards something or towards someone. And it's like you're going to have an opportunity to go towards it. And so with that being the case, I feel like a lot of you guys might be having this intuitive feeling to go towards something or to go towards someone, and it's like you haven't been listening to that intuition, and it's like for whatever reason in the next 48 hours it's almost like alarms going off in your head. So something like really could be pushing you or bothering you to the point of making you feel so uncomfortable that like you have no choice but to do this, whatever this is. So I do feel like you guys are going to be going towards someone or towards something in the next 48 hours. And again, I feel like you'll have the clarity. And maybe that's why a lot of you guys might be worried because you're like, well, I don't know how to address this. I don't know how to address them. But it's like in the next 48 hours, you find the words is what I'm hearing. You'll be guided. Also too, this could definitely be in regards to your future. Like you see how he has the ship tattooed on his hand. I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting for your ships to come in, and it's like Spirit's like, okay, well, you got to meet us halfway. So some of you guys, like if you've been like having this feeling to start something, start it now, because like Spirit's here to like help you and guide you. In fact, with the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, in the next 48 hours, anybody that's driven to do something, go somewhere, do it. Because I feel like Spirit is like trying to lead you somewhere, trying to guide you somewhere. There's someone you need to meet. There's something you need to see. Because you never know. Like you could be driving down your normal streets or whatever to get somewhere, but it's like at the right exact time, like you see something that you would have never seen. And maybe it's a time of day that you like never travel, right? So there's something here about that, needing to get out of your comfort zone in the next 48 hours. Like I said, some of you guys are going to be in your car a lot, so there's things that you're probably going to see. So just pay attention. Just pay attention to your surroundings in the next 48 hours. I feel like that's just such a pivotal part of this entire message. Just pay attention to your surroundings in the next 48 hours. I don't know why. You guys could have like a couple of days worth of good luck. You guys could like find money. You could meet really cool people. You could have like some really cool experiences. There's something here that's like fated to happen. Some of you guys have felt like pretty stagnant. Maybe you guys have been really focused on work lately, and I feel like you have, because there are no cups here. So I just feel like whatever it is that you guys have been so focused on, I feel like Spirit's saying like it's okay to step away from that. Like catch your breath, maybe, you know, go grab a drink, go grab something to eat, hang out with somebody. Just do something outside again of your comfort zone, because like you have some good things coming in. Like maybe you have some really good conversations like with friends that you haven't seen in a while, and that inspires you to do something more with whatever it is that you're working on outside of your normal 9 to 5, right? Like you just never know. Like people are filled with messages regardless of who we are, right? It's like your guides will always find a way to get a message to you. So I feel like there's something here about that, especially because I feel like it's pertaining towards your future. I feel like with this Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're going to get some sort of divine guidance that's going to help you to facilitate, to move the wheel in your favor. So I'm hearing the wheel is moving in your favor. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins, again, it's like you go from this Knight of Wands to this Queen. You don't have to be a female. It's just this energy, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like whatever it is that you go towards, it's leading you towards like your success. It's leading you towards your glow up, right? That's what I'm saying. Like someone here has like a major glow up. You guys could also be meeting a Queen of Coins. Your mother could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there's something here about like changing your fate. I feel like a lot of you guys might be feeling like you're driven, you're passionate, you don't know how you're going to get something off the ground, but it's like the only way to get something off the ground is for you to get up and do something about that, right? So there's something here. You could be dealing with your boss also in the next 48 hours. There's something here about like a promotion or a raise. You guys could be getting that as well. There's some sort of increase in somebody's money in the next 48 hours. And I feel like this could also be pending. So if you guys are like waiting for a job opportunity, if you guys have been waiting to hear back if whether or not you got a job, I feel like you did. Like, I feel like everything's like going in your favor when it comes towards your money. But again, it's like Spirit's like needing you to meet them halfway. So stop being scared to do that is what I'm hearing. With the Queen of Coins and the King of Wands, you guys could be dealing with your parents in the next 48 hours. You could also be dealing with a couple that owns a business. So you guys could work for this couple. I feel like these two have a lot of indifferences. And so some of you guys might be, some of you guys could feel a little bit out of place wherever it is that you work. Because again, you could be dealing like let's say the CEO of your company is the King of Wands, but your boss is the Queen of Coins. It's like there's a way that the main CEO wants things to go, but then there's a way that your boss tells you to do things. And so you might feel kind of like in the middle. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a kid that's in the middle of like mommy and daddy arguing. So there's something here about that. Your bosses could be at odds with each other in the next 48 hours, and you're just like, oh. Like, you got to deal with it. Others of you, I feel like if you have any fire placements, even if you don't, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with one of those signs. I feel like a lot of you guys, again, there's this glow up energy, whether it's like, I feel like your money's getting a glow up and then you're getting a glow up. So a lot of you guys that are focused on building something, or just maybe you're saving your money or you're being smart with your money, I feel like your money's coming up, right? And then it's like you're, again, with the whole like self-care thing, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start to put more emphasis on the way you look, changing up workout routines or incorporating workout routines. But it's like you guys are looking really good. I feel like in the next 48 hours, you guys could be just really focused on like making sure you look good, making sure that, you're looking and feeling your best in the next 48 hours. Especially like if you're at work and you're able to kind of wear whatever you want. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention. People find you attractive. You could have a boss that finds you attractive as well. With the King of Wands to the Emperor, that's the boss I was talking about. But no, I feel like you guys are glowing up. Like, there's a lot of growth here. And I feel like in the next 48 hours, some of you guys could realize, this is like for a very select few. Some of you guys could realize that you're turning into your parents. There's something here about like going from the King of Wands to the Emperor, right? So like if you're a male, I feel like you're starting to like see things from your dad's perspective, and so now you're starting to kind of feel like your dad. And like if you're a female, same thing. It's like you're like, oh, I'm a lot like my mom. So there's something here about that. Also too, you guys could be reflecting on generational wealth as well, like a legacy. I feel like a lot of you guys are building a legacy, and I feel like whatever this is that you're going towards, it's like there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of heart here. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are focused. See this eagle? I feel like a lot of you guys are focused on like freedom, financial freedom, like just freedom in general, like time, right? And so it's like a lot of you guys are working really hard now so that you can facilitate this type of freedom here in the near future. And I do see that happening. You guys could be dealing again with another boss. I feel like there's a lot of boss energy here, but I feel like a lot of you guys could be trying to control yourselves right now. There's something here about controlling. Be careful about overindulging in the next 48 hours as well. I feel like a lot of you guys are just trying to like focus on like what you're eating, what you're doing. So there's something here about controlling your intake, whether like that's you consuming social media, or whatever it is that you're physically consuming. So there's something here about that, being in control. With the Emperor and the Tower, I feel like you guys are bringing a Tower moment to somebody. Somebody here had a really big glow up, or is having a really big glow up, and you might run into somebody that hasn't seen you in a long time. Also too, I feel like now that some of you could be in this Emperor spot here, I feel like the Tower is like, what do I do with what I have? A lot of you guys could possibly have like money stowed away. You've been saving it, but you want to like do something with it, right? So a lot of you guys could be strategizing right now on like how to move something, how to do something. It's like a lot of you guys could have taken control and quit your job. And so like now that you're kind of in control of your time, you're like, okay, what do I do with that time? How do I invest it? Now where do I begin? So somebody here could be starting from like scratch. And like, not necessarily to say you don't have the resources, but like, you could have been working on something and decided that you wanted to put more time and effort, and like maybe you already had the resources to be able to quit a job, and like now this is all you're focused on. So now you're trying to figure out like, okay, what's the next step? How do I strategize the next step? And so that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.